Good Wednesday morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on Good Morning Northwest. It's 6:31. I'm CCosta2. Joining us live now, Jason Valentine. Rain is heading out of our area finally, right?
Yeah, it's kind of sticking around in the mid-Columbia, Crystal, but it will be heading out today. Let's take Crystal.
All right, thank you, Jason. In our top story, there are no suspects in the investigation into the homicide of a Sunnyside man. Jose Manuel Correa's family reported him missing on Saturday. Later that night, his truck was found burning near Highway 22. 2 days later, a trucker found the 40-year-old's body south of Granger, just a mile away in a ditch. He appeared to have died from a gunshot wound. While foul play is suspected, authorities aren't saying much about a possible motive.
Had some acquaintances.
Correa's autopsy is scheduled for today. Police are asking anyone with information to come forward. After about an hour and a half of deliberations, a Franklin County jury finds Jose Garcia Morales guilty of murder for his involvement in the 2008 shooting death of Pasco man Alfredo Garcia. Yesterday, the jury found him guilty of 3 other crimes: first-degree attempted murder and 2 counts of second-degree assault. While the verdict was being read, Morales didn't say a word and never looked up. Jose's brother, Ramon Garcia Morales, who was convicted of this same crime last year, showed up in court yesterday. Defense attorneys called him as a witness, but on the stand, he said nothing.
I think I have a sense of relief.
Morales will be sentenced in 2 weeks. Defense attorneys declined to comment, but are planning to appeal the verdict. A Yakima police officer pleads guilty to misdemeanor harassment. Richard Shookneck apparently harassed the jail director as well as his estranged wife. Shookneck voluntarily spent 3 months in intensive therapy. Therefore, his 362-day jail time has been suspended. 2 Ellensburg High School students are facing criminal charges after allegedly bringing a loaded gun to school. Investigators say on Monday, a student overheard 2 other students in the boys' bathroom showing off the handgun. The student reported it to the assistant principal, who immediately called police. The loaded revolver was recovered in a student's locker. Police say the gun was stolen and students were trying to sell it. They arrested a 16 and a 17-year-old who they think both had possession of the gun at school.
Why would they even think to bring it to school?
That somebody would bring a gun?
The 2 students have been expelled pending an official decision by the district, which should be made in the next few days. They're currently being held at the Yakima County Detention Center. In news across America, tornadoes have caused massive destruction in the Dallas, Texas area. A dozen or more tornadoes tore roofs off homes yesterday. They left flattened tractor trailers along highways and parking lots. And take a look at this. That's a trailer in mid-air. At least one city has already signed a disaster declaration. There's no reports of fatalities, but more than a dozen people are injured. A grandmother babysitting her grandson and 2 kids climbed into a bathtub to wait out the storm.
She's a hero.
More than 400 flights were canceled at the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. Golf ball-sized hail damaged more than 100 planes. The storm is now moving east over Louisiana and Mississippi. Strong winds and a possible tornado damaged homes overnight in New Orleans. New this morning in news across the U.S., campus police pepper sprayed as many as 30 Santa Monica College students last night as they disrupted a meeting of the Board of Trustees. The board is moving forward with a controversial plan to offer a second tier of classes not subsidized by the state. Paramedics were at the college evaluating students. One claimed to have been put in a chokehold before she was pepper sprayed. It's also a day in American history. On this day in 1968, civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. was assassinated in Memphis, Tennessee. To mark the anniversary of Dr. King's assassination, vigils will be held today across the country, including a day-long vigil at the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial on the National Mall. Meanwhile, Republican presidential candidate Mitt Romney is celebrating 3 primary wins. He won yesterday's Republican primary in Maryland. In Wisconsin, Romney led Santorum by 5% of the vote. And in Washington, D.C., Santorum was not even on the ballot. The former Massachusetts governor is now looking to the general election, arguing that President Obama is out of touch.
It's enough to make you think that years of
Challenger Rick Santorum has vowed to stay in the race. His home state of Pennsylvania is voting in 3 weeks. Newt Gingrich and Ron Paul also remain in the race. Washington State's improving unemployment rate is actually bad news for thousands of jobless people drawing benefits. Yesterday, the Employment Security Department announced those still without a job are set to lose 26 weeks or nearly half a year of benefits. Because the unemployment rate dropped to 8.2%, the maximum weeks of unemployment benefits will drop from 99 to 73 weeks. A man we talked to in Yakima says he'll have to dip into savings to make ends meet.
I'm actively searching. And
more than 12,000 workers are set to lose their benefits on April 21st. Job seekers are invited to the Hermiston Conference Center today for a career expo. Companies are looking for employees from 9 until 1 o'clock. Several free training workshops will also be available. Everyone is welcome. Starting today, travelers flying on Allegiant Air can expect to pay up to $35 for loading a carry-on bag in the overhead compartment. Las Vegas-based Allegiant Air announced the new fees this week. Passengers will be allowed to bring one smaller personal item onto the plane for free. Larger bags that fit in the overhead bin will cost flyers up to $35, depending on where they're flying to and from.
Ouch.
Anyone who has already booked a flight with Allegiant won't have to pay the fees. Allegiant Air sent us a memo stating that these fees are part of a campaign to give travelers a menu of choices. In entertainment news, Dancing with the Stars says goodbye to another celebrity in this season.
Jack and Anna.
After 3 weeks of competitive dancing, it is over for Jack Wagner. The 52-year-old actor was axed from the competition last night. 10 remaining teams will face off Monday night right here on Cap KView, dancing to a rock and roll song. It's 6:40. Here's a look now at today's America's Money.
And stocks are down about 100 points in early trading, so not a good start to everything. Well, Crystal, this is a wild story. More than 75,000 wooden Easter eggs are on their way to Washington, D.C. for Monday's annual White House Easter egg roll. For 6 years now, the mill in Buckfield, Maine has provided the White House with the colorful wooden mementos. Participants get to take home the collection items from the event. Each year, the company has to bid against other mills for the job. I'm sure that is prestigious.
Yes, absolutely, for the White House. And again, these are kind of collector items that the kids get to take home with them. So it means a lot to them. They take a lot of pride in it.
I love that.
All right. Well, we have some random visitors.
What?
Thanks, Derek.
Oh, thanks, Derek. What is that for?
Yeah, it's National Hug a News Anchor Day, by the way. So if you see me in public, give me a hug, I guess.
Hey, I'm getting a facial today, so hopefully they remember that.
There you go.
Excellent.
Everybody give Jason a big hug. We love it.
Thanks. Derek gets more airtime than you do.
Well, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he is a good guy.
Yeah,
we like him.
We love him a lot. Say hi. Yeah, Derek Price.
Derek Price, everybody.
He's in charge of all the camera work you see.
Yes, so you can know who to blame.
Yes. All right, after the break, we have a fashion show right here in our studio with Kennewick High School students getting ready for next week's fundraiser.
And again, wetness off and on throughout the day, especially this morning in the Walla Walla area. Back to you.
All right. Thank you, Jason. Well, we have Kennewick High School students here from the art club. They're getting ready for a fashion show next week, which is also a fundraiser. This is Stephanie Groves and Emily Balabin. Thank you both for being here very much.
No problem.
All right. So we're going to take a look at some of these dresses. We want to bring the ladies right out. We have a few high school students here from Kennewick High. So we have two coming down right now in these gorgeous dresses. Tell me about where these dresses are from, ladies.
We got these dresses from Formal Couture in Richland.
Fantastic. Now, at the fashion show next week, is it going to be all formal couture?
No, we're actually looking into getting David's bridal.
Oh, very nice. So you basically are showing off these gorgeous dresses, and then you're charging for tickets to raise some money.
Right.
Okay, and you're heading off to an educational art and history kind of trip. It's something you do every year, right?
Yes.
Where'd you guys go last year?
I'm pretty sure last year was Seattle?
No, last year was Portland and the year before was Seattle.
Very nice. Keeping it Northwest. And thank you for that gorgeous black dress. I just love that. And lastly, we have these two over-the-shoulder dresses. They're very colorful. You have to be kind of brave to rock this one. I love it. What do you ladies think?
I really like the colors. They look really good on these girls.
Absolutely. All 5 of them. Let's bring everybody back out if we could. I want to take a look at all 5 of the models. You guys are so sweet to wake up this early. And we do want to give you the information real quick for next week's fashion show. This is Thursday at the Kennewick High School Auditorium. It's happening at 7 o'clock and $5 for adults, $3 for students. And please help them out because, again, this is going to send them to their annual art trip. So let's take a look one more time at the 5 gorgeous models. models. That's a great variety of dresses, ladies.
It is. I was very thankful for Michelle.
Absolutely. We appreciate it. Ladies, thank you so much to our gorgeous models. Thank you, Stephanie and Emily. That is a mouthful. And good luck in raising money.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. We'll be right back. We're cooking in the kitchen with Ice Harbor. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Scott Campbell's here with Ice Harbor Brewing Company at the marina in Kennewick, cooking in the kitchen. Thanks for being here, Scott.
Yeah, it's awesome. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. You've made some incredible dishes. In our first half hour, you did the crab and artichoke dip.
Yes, very good. Very
Absolutely.
good stuff.
Tell them what's in that. That was the crab, obviously.
Crab, artichokes, Old Bay seasoning, which is just it's a seafood seasoning. You pretty much season any seafood with it, works good. Scallions, Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper, cream cheese, sour cream, all the bad stuff, but it's so good.
I know. Combined together, you just can't resist. And you are serving at the restaurant. And what'd you make with Jason in our last half hour?
The crab macaroni and cheese, which has got the sharp white cheddar, smoked Gouda, the raw crab, and we also serve it with prosciutto if you don't like, obviously like me, I'm allergic to the crab, so prosciutto is always good for me, and it gives people options, or you can just get it plain, just mac and cheese.
Hey,
so,
great idea.
yeah,
and I know that's popular at the restaurant, right?
Oh yeah. We
My goodness.
got the new fresh sheet and been selling it pretty well, so.
Good to hear. And you're also making another one of my favorites, clams this half hour.
Oh yeah, more seafood, being down in the marina.
I love it. I think it's perfect being on the water there. So what do you, basically you put the clams right in the pan there,
Yep,
huh?
White wine clams. We put the andouille sausage, which is a Cajun sausage. It's like a spicy one. It's a little different than most people do it.
But what kind of white wine? I always wonder, do you need to have
like a Riesling white wine. Normally it's just cooking wine is your basic, you know what I mean? That's what they sell it as.
Sure.
So, I mean, you can put something fancier if you want, but it doesn't cost-wise. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a little kick into it. So, but yeah, pretty basic, nothing too extravagant, but people love it.
Now clams, I think some people get a little intimidated, if they've never tried to make it before. So basically, ease their mind. It's not that difficult, right?
No, it's not that. I mean, if you don't like wine, you could do it in water if you really wanted to.
Wow.
You know what I mean? You can boil them if you want. That's a lot of people do. I mean, you can do mussels. A lot of people, we do offer mussels too. So
great, love those. Get your seafood.
yeah. Like I said, we'll be doing a lot more seasonal fish and stuff. So
okay, very good.
Once that comes along.
Well, Scott, thanks so much for bringing it in. We sure appreciate it.
All right, pleasure.
Go visit Ice Harbor Brewing Company at the marina in Kennewick. And again, we appreciate it. Great seafood this morning. Thanks, Scott.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. 4 minutes till 7 on this Wednesday. Plenty of drivers out there. Jason, how's the weather looking?
Yeah, a little Def Leppard for a bit of snow. Crystal.
All right, it's National Start Walking Day. The American Heart Association is encouraging everyone to get at least 30 minutes of exercise every day and start today. Also, we're looking for kids that are active members of the community they live in. Just go to our Good Morning Northwest Facebook page, like us if you haven't already, and then nominate a child. One lucky winner will be chosen at random every month and will get a $100 certificate of deposit and a savings account from Global Credit Union.
We love that, and there's a link to enter your child. All right, folks, we're looking at, again, wild weather along the Blues, a little bit of snow, freezing rain, and just plain old rain in Walla Walla. We're looking at spotty rain in the mid-Columbia, but nice in Yakima, so go figure.
Plethora of weather-related information.
Right.
Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.